Yo, welcome back to JP's Project Room. In this instalment we're going to take a cheap clock I bought off eBay and turn it into something magnificent. Now, although this clock says AUTOart on it, when I saw it on eBay, straight away I was a bit suspicious because that logo is not quite right. But it was cheap. So it turns out that this is actually a fake AUTOart brake disc clock. So the first thing we're going to do is take it apart. So I don't want to damage this glass. It's not in perfect condition. Probably needs a bit of a polish, but I'm going to use a guitar plectrum to try and tease this glass out. Took me a while to work out that that's how it's fitted. But there we go. Now I'm going to respray these, so I guess I'll mask these up, and although it's a textured finish, I will flat it down a bit with sandpaper to give the paint a key, but I'll prime it and then I'm going to paint it yellow. Going to keep hold of this to use as a size guide for my new artwork. Okay, so now relocated to my workbench. So time to just key these up with a bit of sandpaper, nothing too coarse. Just going to go for a bit of P600, which is still a bit coarse, but I'll see what happens. I'll start off on the rear side, just in case things don't go to plan. Okay, so there we go, all masked up, ready to paint. Gonna start off with some white surface primer from Tamiya. I'll let that dry for the first coat, and onto the rear face of the caliper. Okay, primer's turned out pretty well, so now it's time to hit it with some Tamiya TS47 chrome yellow paint. Anyway, so while the paint is drying on the calipers, thought it's time to unveil my artwork. So there's the original face, and I've done one using like a carbon fibre pattern, and I've done the logos, so should look quite cool. Created that using some software, and just a case of cutting it all out. Right, so as before, I'm going to use double-sided sticky tape to hold the clock face in the clock itself. So, looking pretty good. I think that's lined up in the middle. The other thing I want to do is just clean up this brake disc, or artificial brake disc. Just going to use a isopropyl alcoholic wipe. Right, I'm going to try something a bit crazy. I've got some Tamiya gunmetal acrylic paint here. What I thought I might do is do something that I think in interior design they used to call ragging. I think we'll have a go. So I've just got some screwed up tissue paper and this gunmetal paint. I think that looks pretty convincing, actually. Okay, time for the decals. Now, as you saw earlier, I made this artwork, printed them out, and I've sealed the ink with a matte lacquer or matte clear coat. So I'll just cut one of these out, then we want to apply it onto the caliper. tepid or lukewarm. Actually, it's not warm, it's not cold, room temperature. Okay, I think that's starting to come away from the backing paper. Give it a go. Let me slide it. Looking pretty good to me. So, just going to give it a coat of good old Tamiya Gloss Clear. And the other thing I need to tackle is the actual mounting point for the clock, the bit where you'd hang it on the wall. When I bought this, it just had some wire because this is broken. So what I think I'm gonna do is I've got this. I think that was something to do with IKEA. So what I plan to do is probably cut this piece of metal there, and put a bend in it here. Mix a little bit of epoxy. Anyway, it's all coming along. Clock's looking good. The carbon ceramic effect looking pretty good. And there it is, in all its glory, my Lamborghini carbon ceramic brake disc clock. Pretty pleased with how that's come out, to be honest. So if you've enjoyed watching this video, give me a like, please subscribe, and come back and see what I'm going to do next.